Hey team. So I posted 6 different documents on our team page earlier today, and I wanted to go over some of those and then some extra ones just to give you a heads up, and then maybe you guys can look over them, print them off, and possibly get started on them before our team call on Tuesday. So the first one that I found is sort of interesting, and it could be helpful for you to maybe figure it out, look at it. Maybe you don't need to print it off, but maybe just definitely look at it. And this is called My Planning System. And I thought it was interesting by having this because you need a planning system that fits you and your needs. So you can use this worksheet to sort of outline where you where each planning segment belongs, like whether you like paper, pencil, or whether you like digital form. Once you've sort of figured it out, you can then transfer any of those information you know that you need to do into that format. So like a daily schedule, do you like that in a paper or do you like that digital? You know, monthly calendar, contact information. So I will tell you, like my daily schedule, I do both actually. I have it digital on my phone, my calendar. Actually, I do it triple. I have on my actual chalkboard calendar, right next to my pantry so everybody can see. But then I also have, you know, like my daily calendar can be like your daily planner. You know what I mean? So I have one here. And I think after this year, I found a new one that I like that I'm going to share with you guys so that it's just a little bit easier than this book. But so that's just how I do it, you know, a monthly calendar. Again, I keep it in my phone and I keep one on the chalkboard, but then I also have a different monthly calendar, which is all of my posts and what time I'm posting them, you know, off of our team calendar that we have. Contact information, I like to keep it on my phone. Just the best place for me, keep it all on my phone. It's connected to my Gmail, and then I can email people, I can call people, I can look on the computer to find the numbers, and it's there as well. Project list, I like to have that paper, so I like to still cross things off and be able to see it. Notes and information, I still do both. Just depends on where I'm at. Some notes I would rather write down because a lot of times I found, and it's through studies too, when you write things down, you remember them a little bit more. They have a little bit more meaning, as opposed to just typing and texting. So if I have any like challenge group or social media posts that I want to do, I actually put that on my phone so I can quickly copy paste. If I have any like objections to questions so I can have quick responses to people, that's going to be on my phone digital. As far as maybe notes I take while I'm at Summit or while I'm listening to the National Wake Up Call or on, you know, my team call with Kim at the Fifth Star Empire, that's going to be handwritten. To-dos, y'all know I like it written down. Weekly routine, again, written down, but I also put some to-dos on my cell phone as well, like things that I have an actual deadline, I need a reminder, so my phone reminds me, oh, girl, you said by Wednesday at 2 p.m. you need to get this done. Yearly goals, it's, you know, our vision board. Obviously, I like to have it there. I don't want to do it digital. You could do digital and then print it off and put it up there, but I sort of like being able to break out those markers and color pencils and draw. Journal or record, I handwrite that. And just like anything that has to do with finances, how do you like to do it, paper or digital? It just gives you, it's just a visual. You don't have to print this off, but you can just think about it, you know? What ways do you like to do it? Another sheet is sort of like your weekly planner. And I actually really like this one. This one could be in place of actually getting a planner, and you can just print these off. And you could probably print them off like double-sided, depending on your printer. And I like it because it gives you Monday through, you know, the whole week. It starts at 5 a.m. all the way to 9, but you don't even have to do the times. It will just give you slots. This week's top 3 things that you know, whatever it is you want to achieve, you want to get done. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 10 check boxes of to-dos for that week. Anything that's due, dollars, so maybe you could write down like how much you made that week, you know. You could, like, don't forget, any gratitude you want to write, notes, and then things for next week to remember. So I sort of like that. It's sort of nice to have. You could just print them off, and it's free. Here's another version, and I have 2 different versions, and it's just size-wise, right? This one is bigger than this one. That's all it is. So if you write really big, I can give you this one. If you write small, I can give you this one. Clearly the smaller one, you have more things to write in. You know, the smaller one starts at 7 a.m. and goes to 7 p.m. Or the bigger one. The smaller one goes 5 to 9. So you get 2 extra slots. So it's really up to you. But it's the same thing, just different format from this. So maybe this way is a little bit easier for you to do, to be able to write your top 3, to write anything that's due. Maybe you want to write down, you know, dinner. So this is your daily one versus this is your week. So you could still do this both, you know, how we have, like, we set up our weekly goals. So we can write our weekly goals here. And then we break it down into our daily goals. So I sort of like that idea. I think I'm going to start doing that. I'm just going to print off a bunch of these, make them double-sided, and same thing with the weekly one, and put it together. The next one is a daily routine. So this one you could just have, and you can maybe laminate it if you wanted to, or just, you know, double-side it. So your morning routine and afternoon dinner. Write them down. You know, did you get your workout? You drink your shake? Check in your challenge group. You know, here's the afternoon. Maybe, like, you know, national wake-up call. Did you listen to? Did you do personal development? What else? I don't know why I can't think of anything else. But you know what I mean. Create your own challenge groups, complete Coach Basics training, all those kinds of things. You could write them down and just check off. So that's an option. I really like this one. This is the one I want to go over. It's our heart goals. And so my heart goals are goals that are balanced goals that prevent you from moving in the wrong direction in life. On a yearly basis, heart goals move you forward towards your passion while using your strengths and your values. When you implement heart goals over a course of your life, you'll find yourself moving into alignment. So you're going to have to also have, I feel like you might also want to do these ones first, which would be my operating values. And then on the back side is my aspirational values, right? On top of that, then you also have my passions, like my crazy list. And then taking time to go over about your strengths. So I feel like once you've taken time to do those, then creating your heart goals is a lot easier, and you can put it into perspective. So like the H is talking about help yourself. So you have to take care of you. So what is your yearly goal, monthly, weekly, and daily habits to reach that? And then E is for everyone else. People matter. So how are you going to help everyone else? Attitude and academic. So never stop learning. So what are you going to do? What personal development? How many personal development books do you want to read in a year? You know, in a month, on a weekly, how many, you know, how many pages or how many chapters? And then daily, what do you want to do? R is for resources. So, you know, money, you're going to steward time, money, and energy well. So maybe how much money do you want to save in a year? How are you going to break that down monthly, weekly, and daily? And then T is for trade and career. So business comes last, meaning how do you want to improve your business? You know, is it you want to reach a certain rank in a year's time? So then what does that mean every month? How many coaches do you need to have in a month's time to reach that yearly goal? And how are you going to get that every week? How many people are you going to message? How many challenge groups are you going to host? And then daily, how many daily messages are you going to do? So I really like that. It gives you a little bit more perspective of breaking down, you know, our vision, our vision board can break it down for our yearly goals, monthly, weekly, and daily, all here in one little thing. So this is our homework. This is what I want you to do. If you've got them, please take the time to just print them off. And if you have any other questions, just let me know and I will help you guys. The two bonus ones I do want to share with you is just like your bill pay checklist. So I pay my bills like with bill pay on my Chase account. And this would actually sort of help, especially when I'm doing taxes, what I'm doing. But then the last one I thought was just really fun, and it's a bucket list. And so this is a seasonal one. This is for fall bucket list. But you could just cut that off and do whatever. You know, have a bucket list for the year. And it can be fitness related. It could be family related. It could be actual activities. It could be business related. What is it that you want to achieve? Some, you know, big, hairy, awesome goals. And so those are things that I would love for you to just write down and just humor yourself. You know, even if you don't have time to do it, still write it down. You just never know. So those are some of the things that I found really useful. If you want any of these ones, or if I shared some and I didn't post them, let me know. But you can get these for free if you go to mydaydesigner.com, and there is a tab called Printables, and those printables are free. So don't forget, you know, I'm always about trying to find things that are, you know, useful of our money and our time and not having to recreate the wheel. So have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. If I don't see you, just please make sure that you actually watch the video at some point during next week and share with me your homework. So have a great day.